This is Ken Smith reminding you it happened today, April 13th. But the year was 1742. George Friedrich Handel's Messiah was performed for the first time at the New Music Hall in Dublin, Ireland, 1742. The first elephant arrives in the United States from India on this day, 1796. After 34 hours of bombardment, Fort Sumter surrenders to the Confederates, and thus begins the Civil War, the bloodiest war in American history, 1861. It was during the Depression, 1934. On this day, nearly 5 million U.S. families report receiving welfare payments. 1934. Today, nearly 50% of the American budget is committed to making payments to families in America. It was on this day in 1943, Franklin Delano Roosevelt dedicates the Jefferson Memorial. Physicist and father of the atomic bomb, Robert Oppenheimer, on this day, 1954, was accused of being a communist. It was on this day that Saturday postal delivery in the United States is temporarily halted due to a lack of funds, 1957. Apollo 13 announces, "Okay, Houston, we've had a problem here." An oxygen tank had exploded en route to the moon. On this day, 1970. The first baseball players' strike ends after 13 days on this day in 1972. The longest doubles ping pong match lasted 101 hours on this day, 1979. It was on this day, 2004. Barry Bonds hits his 661st career home run, passing Willie Mays, who held the record. Incidentally, Willie Mays was Barry Bonds' godfather. It was on this day in 2012, North Korea attempted their first missile test. It was a terrible failure. The rocket broke up after launch. That was 2012. Today, North Korea unveiled in 2020 its new ballistic missile with a maximum range of 8,000 miles, putting all of continental United States in range. It was on this day, 2020, Bernie Sanders endorses former rival Joe Biden for president. It was also 2020. A survey of 1,000 people found that 60% have just enough savings to last 3 months. 12% said they could last less than a week. And so there's good news and bad news, confusing news. But behind it all is the good news that this is the day the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. This is Ken Smith reminding you it happened today, April 13th.